What's happening, everybody? This video's the flying V-neck. We just want to do a little raise the grain and to show you how the if there's any sealer on it, what the difference is if you can't tell. So basically what you do is you get yourself a damp rag, preferably like your wife's really good rag that she uses all the time, and you dampen it really good. What you do is you wipe it. You can see how the wood gets darker. This neck looks like it's mahogany. Don't mind the meowing in the washing machine in the background. The meowing's my cat's in heat. So if your neck had sealer on it, it would be dark like this, and it's not sealed in the front. So what you would see is the sealer. If there was still sealer on it when you sand it, it would almost look like the wood putty right here, but not as, how can I say, yellowish. It would kind of be like the pocket right here for the neck joint. So basically, do it in the front on the headstock so you can see. I'll wipe the tip right here. Get your friggin' mind out of the gutter. That's what she said. It would basically look like this if it was sealed. So when I wipe this, it all turns a darker color. And you would see little spots, little streaks where you sand it, and some spots will be dark, some spots will be light. That's what it would basically look like if you had sealer on it still, to where I dried certain spots. That's how you would tell if you didn't get all the sealer out of the wood. And when you put sealer on, when they spray the sealer on, it doesn't sit on top of the wood. It absorbs into the wood. So to get it all out, you got to do, depending on how much sealer they sprayed on there, you got to do a pretty good bit of sanding to get all the sealer out. I know, you don't like the noise. Talking to the cat. Cat runs every time I turn this on. What it would look like if it had sealer on it. It had dark spots, and then you'd have some white spots. And as some people don't know, the darker grain going through the neck or the piece of wood, any piece of wood, the darker streaks in the wood is the harder grain. and the lighter streaks in the wood is the softer grain. Now, since I wet this, I'll dry it up again real fast. Sorry for the noise. Run, cat! I don't have my heat gun with me in order to dry faster. And the lighter grain always dries faster than the darker grain. So you sand your wood to where you want it. Then you wet it with a damp rag. And then after that, let it dry. You know, go steal your whites, blow dryer if you got a heat gun, or, you know, put it in the oven for like 35 minutes on like 650. No, don't do that. Now you can feel it, and you can feel like fuzziness. It's got like a little fuzziness to it. You can feel it. That's the grain sticking up. That's the softer grain that's sticking up. It's not the harder grain. Then you just go, I would say probably 400 grit sandpaper, since you already went and you finished sanded your neck to where you want it. Now you're raising the grain and it's dry. You just want to go back. You don't have to sand like a maniac, or you don't have to get your sander out. Just like that. See, like that. Like that. Now, just give it a scuffing. That's all you're doing. You're just going to scuff it. Scuff it. Everywhere where it feels fuzzy. Especially the front here. This is really standing up. You can feel it. Even though it's still wet, give it a little shot. But all right, already. Enough with the meowing. Every cat in the neighborhood heard you. Don't talk back to me. So that's basically it. If you're not sure if you got all the sealer out, hit it with a damp rag. No, and if it has sealer still in it and you didn't get all the sealer out because the sealer soaked into the pores of the wood, it would kind of look like that. That's the sealer still in the wood, and that's where you sanded it off. So just figure I'd throw that out for a couple people out there, you know what I'm talking about, where you do know who I'm talking about. I'm only kidding, Ted. Yeah, that's basically it. It's pretty simple, you know. If it's lighter when you wet it, then there's still sealer in there. If it turns all the same color when you wet it, no sealer. All the sealer is out of it. I don't know if this came sealed or not, but I did sand it probably like 6 or 7 times before I even did this, like within like the past, I don't know, a couple of years that I had the Flying V guitar. But yeah, that's basically it. Not sealed, sealed. Sand it with like 320. Keep on wetting it. If you keep on sanding it, keep on wetting it. And it looks like that when you wet it, and it looks like that when you wet it. Still has sealer in it. Alright, I think I proved my point. I know you're all saying just shut up and get that done. Alright, I appreciate everybody. thanks for clocking in, and I guess you can clock out now and, you know, go do what you got to do. And if you need me, you know, I'll be where I'm at. I want to finish up stringing this. I got a couple grounds I have to put on this. I got all of them working. A couple sharp edges. It's been out in the garage, so it's been changing temperature out here. Yes, it did get down into the 30s in Florida. It happens, you know, every, I don't know, 30, 40 years. You know, 10 inches of snow a little bit north of me. No snow here. Yeah. And we'll get back to that. Some grounds hooked up. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and get out of here. Later.